In this video, I tell you about my experience with online comic claim shows, what I like about them, and what I don't like about them to help you decide if you want to give them a shot or not. You're going to want to stay tuned to the end of the video when I do an unboxing of my online comic claim show haul. Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Dagley. I'm an affordable treasure hunter, comic collector, and home shopping networker. I have the vision of helping comic collectors learn to appreciate their hobby a little bit more without breaking the bank. So, what is an online comic claim show? Online, usually through a social media platform, comic sellers sell comics to all the viewers through a live stream. They might all have different rules, but typically the seller will put up the comic, put up the price, and in the chat room, if you want to buy that comic, you write down that you claim it, maybe just claim, or maybe you'll just put down the title and number of that comic. At the end of the show, they'll tally up all the claims that you made, send you an invoice, you'll pay that, and then they'll ship you your comics. And if you're lucky like me, they'll mispronounce your name a dozen times throughout the show. I'm going to start with what I think you might dislike about online comic claim shows. And if you're the type of person who likes to take care of the hard things first, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button before we move on. I think some people might find the competition against other buyers during the live stream to be a little bit frustrating. While I'm in there looking for cheap comics, I also have to sit there and hope that the suits with tons of money aren't also competing against me for the comics that I want. For example, in the last sale, this guy named Gregory kept picking up all the cheap X Factors that I needed. Every time he won, my heart would beat faster and faster. And seriously, this could be very, very frustrating for you if you've got a slow internet connection. And now here are 3 good enough reasons for why I think you will like online comic claim shows. Now what I think you will like is also the competition. This is a new thrilling way to buy comics for me. It's exciting to see people chasing the same cheap back issues. Who knew other people were also looking to complete their Ren and Stimpy run? It's really cool stuff. And, you win some, you lose some, and all's fair in internet latency. Second, I got to shop a dollar bin from a long distance from the comfort of my own home. And I didn't have to deal with the usual dollar bin fodder that you'll find in a physical comic shop. Because they're selling it online, they didn't seem to want to waste their time with any of the comics that you know just aren't gonna sell. Third, sometimes they'll tell you a little bit more about the comic as they're trying to sell it. They might tell you who the cover artist is. They might tell you a brief synopsis about the book if they know it. And that really helps to add a little bit of personal value when you add these comics to your collection. Let's see what I picked up during a recent live stream. I don't remember what I have in here, so let's do an unboxing. Let's see what we've got. I think I could just tear open some of the packaging here. So it's pretty well packaged. I think this is the way it should be, right? We don't want the comics to bend, we don't want them to get beat up, and it looks like the corners of the comics are pretty well protected. Deeper and deeper into the package. I could finally see some covers. If there's one thing that comic sellers are especially good at, it's over-taping things. Fresh. Well, it doesn't look like anything came with backers, so I'm gonna have to do that later today, but let's see what we've got. Alright, we've got Archie and Me number 70, and the cover is definitely falling off of this one. Oh boy. Very cool. The Avengers, number 248. These days, I'm really into the Scarlet Witch and Vision. WandaVision, that one sang to me. I know some people didn't like it. I really liked it. Avengers 256 with a volcano bursting in the background. Very cool cover here. I like covers that have really pronounced characters on it, especially with the older style artwork. These days, characters really are front and center on covers, but I like the older covers that did that as well because it seemed more unique. Avengers 303. Got this one because I really like the Hawkeye on the cover. Avengers 379. Just looks like beautiful artwork to me. West Coast Avengers. Guess why I picked this one up, right? Daredevil 258. Very cool cover. Fantastic Four 149. Lots of stuff going on in this cover. It's got this 2099 AD Genesis. It's a shiny cover. It's probably why I claimed that one. I think I claimed this Superboy and Legion of Superheroes probably because I was early in the show trying to figure out how to get a feel for this. Not really sure what drew me to that one. Thor 407. You know what's crazy about Thor to me is the really, really high number in the issue, but still, they'll be kind of old, right? I thought this cover looked crazy, so picked it up. And it looks like somebody tried to sell it for 15 bucks before. Wow, when was that comic peak? This one, admittedly, I was curious because like his mustache is discolored. I just wanted to know about it. X Factor number 9. I was missing this one in my early X Factor run. Picked it up for $1. Awesome. X Factor 26. I just thought that this was a really cool cover. I'll probably be displaying this one for a little while. X Factor 88. Jumped the gun on this one. I don't think I wanted this. And finally, this shiny X Factor 100. Now that's pretty cool. I'm glad that this was the last one in the stack. I like gimmicky covers. Very cool. So, what is it? 18 comics? I don't know. So I picked this up for probably 35 bucks because the shipping was pretty expensive. I'm pretty happy with most of the purchase, but I think I might have to limit the amount of times I do claim shows, or I'll have to find claim shows that have lower price shipping. So what do y'all think? Good deal? Did I get ripped off? As a result of this video, are you going to start going to online claim shows, or are you going to stop going to online claim shows? Anyway, let me know in the comments below. I plan to do more videos like this where I'm going to do unboxings, I'm going to do claim shows, talk about comic tips. So please subscribe to my channel and follow along. I've got other videos on this subject, so check them out. Thanks.